My name is Jose Areca, and I wanted to just get into detail why we do these interviews with these administrators, with these teachers, and eventually one day with students. We do these interviews so students and staff can get to know each other a little bit more than they already know them. Sometimes interviews can project and stuff. Some stuff could be said different that won't be said in a regular conversation. And sometimes you roam these hallways and you go home and maybe think about others, and you be like, hey, I wonder how he was as a kid, or how he was before he got to Wilson and I met him, and what he got planned for the future. This is interviews where we can get to know each other just a little bit more personally than we know them already. So if y'all ever question about why we do these interviews, well, there you go. Thank you. Good morning, Tiger Nation. My name is Jose Areca, and today is an A day. Today we're doing another administrative spotlight interview. Today I got with me is Mr. Jack. How you doing today?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm doing fine. We're gonna ask you a couple questions. Is that all right? Okay. Can you please tell me a little about yourself before you got to Woodrow Wilson?
So I worked at a private school before coming here for 2 years. It was sort of a town academy, meaning there were local students and there were international students. I did that for 2 years. Prior to that, I was in public education. I've basically been teaching ESL my entire career. I worked at Colby College in Maine as a multilingual specialist. I ran a youth center as a program coordinator. Those are sort of like my professional types of careers. But before that, I was back home in the Caribbean, where I guess in one school.
All right, interesting. As many people know about you, so this is what this is all for the students and staff to get to know you more. If you had to look back and thank someone for your success, who would that be?
There are quite a few people actually. I had very good high school teachers, so they cared about me on an individual level. But also, growing up, I grew up in extreme poverty, so at one point I had to go live with some families. It's not foster care because the system is a little different, but that's the equivalent to foster care. And these families all came together and provided for me. So there were like 5 families, and I really pretty much owe being in America everything to those 5 families.
Well, we're thankful for them, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have Mr. Jack here at Woodrow Wilson. What inspires you and motivates you to do your job?
I'm not sure what does. I think I believe that there's nothing else I can do other than do my job well. So I never have the thought of, oh, I'm gonna go mediocre today. Whenever I come in, it's just my job is to give 100%.
Yes.
But being a teacher, certainly I had very influential teachers who I greatly admired. And so the example they set is pretty much what I follow. They gave 100% all the time. So, yeah.
Very interesting. And what do you see yourself from 10 years from now? Maybe principal one day for a school?
Yeah, definitely a principal, but I have this dream to but to have my own school.
Okay.
Sort of modeling the town academy school that I worked at, so local kids plus international students. I just love that model of being on campus, dorm life, every administrator teaching classes, but also coaching a sport or leading an activity for students. I just love the model of having the whole staff involved in the school.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you do achieve that goal, you do excellent at it, because I know you was an excellent teacher before you became a lead educator that you are now, and I know you would do wonderful in that position and running that school, and whatever whoever you hire, I know they will be excellent. So, final question for today is there anything you would like to say to the Tiger Nation staff, students, they all watch?
I think what I could say is that to the students, that you may not know it, but a lot of the teachers have gone through what you have gone through. A lot of us have sat where you've sat. So don't think we are oblivious to your experiences. We can identify with a lot of what you are going through, and because of that, you know, we are able to help you in ways you may never know.
That's
So there's sort of trust that we have your best interests at heart, and to the staff that this job can be extremely rewarding. For me, I love being a teacher. That was the most rewarding thing that I did. And so, but I always gave 100%. I think if you don't give 100%, you may be missing out on that complete experience of really enjoying what you're doing. So, yeah, we can, yeah, it's a good place to be and good job to have.
So, I can vouch for that with students and trying to get the teachers to know that they've been in that place before, because every teacher I had, I would try to block them out until I learned to realize that they were a kid before. So like I said, we all appreciate everything you do for the school and everything you gave 100% every day. But that's all the time we got for today. Thanks for coming today, Mr. J. We really do appreciate your time because we know you're very busy in the school. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.